Hello everyone. Are you ready for some nice Mamono Hunter Yohko? I didn't actually know I was gonna speedrun this game today until I woke up this morning. And I did ask, do you want me to derust? Apparently SegaCrew does not know what derust means, and that means we did not derust. But yeah, we are gonna do Mamono Hunter Yohko. I'm substituting for Pitak here. And yeah, this is one of the more scary platformers there are on the Mega Drive because it's very RNG heavy, really rough. But yeah, I'm just checking. We have no timer and that's completely fine. Just had to double check so I knew we didn't need to do a countdown. But yeah, I'm just gonna start here and I'm gonna explain the game while I'm going through it here. So the thing that's so cool with this game is that you have this shield that you can use offensively, but also you can hold down the attack button to keep your sword down. Whoa. That was weird. During your sword being out, the attack box, the hitbox is still active. So you can basically throw out the sword and just walk into enemies without worrying about them. And you can also destroy projectile with your shield and your sword. So the thing that makes this game so hard is that there's so much RNG in this game. Even on the first stage, like, the RNG is really rough, but luckily it's quite an easy stage. And for people that might know this from the anime or manga or whatever, you're basically a 16-year-old girl hunting demons. So those red... Oh, I'm dying. I accidentally pressed left. But yeah, you have 5 lives per continue. And you have 7 continues. And you might be like, oh, 7 continues. That should be enough to beat this game, but let me know like, it has so many chances on that, and also I messed up my microphone. But yeah, we're to the first boss here. I will fix my microphone after the boss. But yeah, to get to the boss we gotta climb this big green thing, and the boss will try and blow us to different directions. So we need to make sure we do not fall down. So right here, this is like this safe kill. You stand here, you use your shield. When you kill the boss, you wanna walk off. And now I can fix my microphone. And the reason why you walk off and die is because usually you need to wait for the timer to run down to 0. But if you kill yourself right before or right after killing the boss, you don't have to wait for the timer. So here is the most difficult part when you're grinding this run for like a PB or world record or whatever you're grinding this game for, is we're gonna come up to a jump. And usually I'm really good at finding like setups for things like this, but I've not found a setup for this. So it's a sub-pixel perfect jump. So not only need you press the button on the correct frame, you also need to have the correct sub-pixel. And we got it on second try, so that kind of proves that I'm not that washed in speed running. So that would have been very acceptable for a PB run. I'm very low on health here, so I'm gonna try and get up here. But right when I get up here, I'm actually gonna jump here and take a death right here. Because we're coming to the next part here that's kind of difficult. And the main reason is you can't really avoid the damage here unless you go really slow. And we got the perfect jump down. That jump down is hard. Apparently that jump was also hard. Yeah, so I'm not supposed to take any damage here. I'm trying to itch my cheek here, but it didn't work. So if I was going for a PB here, I would actually jump through those fireball bars. And same thing here, I would go right away. So we're waiting for this firebar. So now I'm gonna show off why Mamono's sword is so powerful. So you can see my attack starts behind me. So I actually want to walk right here and face away from the boss, because that way I can mash slightly faster and get faster hits in. Yeah, I think this is a game that every Sega runner should actually try out and speedrun. So here is when, like, the game was just slightly RNG hell before. This is where the game actually turns evil. So all of these fishes can jump up whenever and attack you from below. So that's why I'm jumping, having my sword face downwards. So that was actually really good RNG. So all of these flies are also completely random. So like PETA would be jealous of that RNG. Oh, I'm probably dead here actually. Yeah. Like that RNG was amazing. Like getting through this stage without dying twice is very rare. Dying once is super rare as well. But getting through like deathless is like, it's something that has happened to me like once or twice. So here we have a tornado, and to get up here you need to sacrifice some health. Do you know what? I'm gonna try for this stupid drop. So I'm not gonna go for the test drop here, but I'm gonna go for this. Oh! I hope PETA is watching, because that drop down there requires a frame perfect right input, left to right input. Okay, I don't know the visual cue here. It's probably around here, right? Okay, we got through. So again, we face away from the boss because your attack animation starts behind you. And here you can see why we usually take a death. It takes some time to count down and everything. And now you might be like, but now the RNG is done, right? No, do you see all of these bats? All of these snakes? Well, the snakes aren't RNG, but these bats are very random as well. And you can see how lag it is. So this stage is a lot about lag management. So here you can see me just holding my sword down when I face a snake. So, oh, I'm off sync here. But yeah, I kept the lag quite good there actually. So we get a lot of bats here. I might die here. Oh! So that's a hidden tech, you can wall jump. It's only useful there in the whole game. So, again, a lot of bats, a lot of bullets. The more they shoot, the more they lag the game. Do you know what? I've been going for all the stupid strats. So let's do... Oh, that's... I was off sync. I was gonna go for the quick jump there. So here you need to jump on a very specific pixel or you will not make it over. So I like trying to kill all of these flies or bats. And like the death here isn't that bad because now you will see the game runs at normal speed. Because I kill like most of the bats before I died as well. We actually got way less lag. And we have a ton of bats here. Also here, not that we need it, but we can take the extra life. Maybe I will manage to beat the game without taking a game over. So here we actually have a frame perfect jump that I missed, which is completely fine. So we're coming up to the fourth boss here. So again, you know the drill. We're gonna turn around away from the boss. Oops. So we're gonna try and get the early cycle here. Oh, we did not get the boss actually. So usually you get the boss before that, but I think I was accidentally mashing too slow. Because like I'll show here. If I mash my max, you can see the sword doesn't come out. So I'm trying to hold back a little bit. But let's see if this time it goes better. Yeah, this time it went better. And now we need to wait again. And we're coming up to the final stage. And we have a skip on this stage, and my PB is actually without this skip because I found this skip by accident while derusting for another SegaCrew event at some point. And I haven't gone for PB hunting since then. Well, I've gone for PBs, but I've never derusted enough to actually get a PB. So we will get to a point where there's an elevator. And the elevator basically has two settings. Because you're supposed to do a loop around of the stage. But halfway through the loop, you can set the switch, trigger, or whatever you want to call it for that elevator.
And if you do that and skip a checkpoint, you can basically death warp back to the checkpoint right before that elevator. The thing is, because I died there, I actually want to kill this thing before I get on the elevator. Okay, now I really have no clue how the cycle is gonna be, because to skip the checkpoint we need to fall down and land on some moving platforms that are basically on a global cycle. So let's see, do we get on that? No, we missed that one. That's okay. Oh no, game over. We have 7 credits. So again. So usually from a death, this cycle is fairly good. Also, we can dance. Okay, let's see if the cycle is better. Okay, this should be good. No, wait. Do you know, we try once more, otherwise we skip it, right? I believe this time. Also, we get to dance again. I was watching the Phantasy Star 4 run before, and it's one of my favorite RPGs. And I've been loving to play the randomizer. Okay, we got... So, I'm actually gonna play this a little bit safe, so we don't die. So, these are the things that decides the switch, basically, for the elevator. I don't know if it's broken yet, but we'll play it super safe here. Okay, it's broken. So now, if we take a death, we get back to the same spot, right? But the elevator will actually just move straight. So I'm playing it very slow here. Okay. Now all we have left is defeating the final boss. And I know I've been saying this all this run, but the final boss is probably the biggest RNG check in the whole run. Like not only can you get like bad RNG so you die, it's also like if you're on PB race, you also need a really fast one. So first off, the boss will split up in 5 people. So, oh! Okay, we only have 1 cop left. Okay, now the final boss is coming. So now we wanna try and kill the boss. Also, the boss loves going off screen like that. So that's why the final boss is rough. So now we need to hope that this snake is being nice. Just in case we have to fight it again, we will do that. Thank you. So we're trying to not take that much damage here. So we're trying, okay, this might be good. So, oh, we killed it. We walk off. And we're done when the screen turns white, but we also get to listen to a marvelous final song. It's so happy. And that's Mamono Hunter Yohko, people. I don't think I went overestimate. I did get to show off some. I got second try pixel jump. I did a frame perfect turnaround in stage 3. We had some troubles, but it went well. But yeah, I highly recommend people to pick this game up and learn it. And low 20 is really great. Like low 20 was what the world record was when I started grinding this game. But yeah, if this is a game that interests you, you have PTAC on the SegaCrew channel. You can talk to me. We're always happy to teach people this game, and there's still plenty of strats to be discovered in this game because it hasn't had a modern touch, and there's usually only a few people playing this game. But yeah, that was all for me. Substitute JkL, and I hope everyone is having an amazing Halloween. Don't eat too much candy. And that's all from me, people. Take care and bye bye.